Alright, those are some of the confessions. The confessions were some of the chat, but yeah, thanks for being here. And some of the little newcomers too. I mean, in your group. So something kind of stays here, the things we talk here, but yeah, really quick. But yeah, so this is like a running note, right? Many people do that. But anyways, in Roppongi, in the JP area, it's an international area and it's a worldwide area. So I talk to everybody. So many Turkish people in there too. Okay, there are so many good people too. I liked some of the store people, but some store, I think he sold. So there are other group of the Turkish people now operating a same location, same store. It's really close by the Roppongi station. Roppongi of the JP, ROPP, in the JP, not in the US story. In the US, there are so many good people I met, and I never forget. We never forget, right? The good stories, I mean, good people. But yeah, and so, but later on, so many JP people also saw us talking and chatting everywhere, like on the street, just as a friends. So that's why some of the JP group, they definitely sent some of the like bad people, maybe like a trafficking or like woman trafficking, that kind of the bad, like those operating, because there are so many, there are so many small, some of the club owners too, and there's good club owners I know, but some of the bad club owners, the clubbing owners, they also have lots of connections worldwide. So even when I talk to some people on the Craigslist, there are so many people also involved in those like Craigslist or TOKYO too, but now I don't think it's a good ones. They are not after I've made some of the good friends. Those are like can be friends forever, of course, but they're there after I've made, we all made, right? So many people there. Then the bad agent seemed like came. Probably that like a Latino, like Chile, but he's Caucasian, he's white. But he was an older guy. And there are so many people like the dinner culture exchange. Maybe I can charge 5,000 yen, like $50 an hour for the language exchange, because some teachers do that, and I think that would be a great idea. But they're probably here, and I should be more professional on that. I think that's also great business, but probably he told his JP friends. But no, some of the other JP friends, his other JP friends and my type of JP friends, like 2009's, 109's, like Egg Magazine, those Nemo Yamo, those style. I like those fashion style. Those are my style pretty much. But other people, they're probably he has different type of the groups. Those type of the groups, we never talk. Me and my friends, only in a JP society, in a JP community, the JP organizations, we never talk to those kind of the group. But there are so many good people there. The other foreigners who don't know inside the JP's the groups, like in high school groups. Yeah, even those like Asian connecting AA, like online meetings too, where everybody can go to those meetings anyways. But yeah, and definitely even some of those like alcohol stories. Some people heavy, some people just write stories. It's kind of like different. I know that from the before. But yeah, anyways, and sometimes also people check us maybe like a pronunciation. Yeah, but we speak English good. But like that, some of the like ASIAN communities connecting the foreigners. Some people are good anyways forever. So all those good people, I like you, and we all like. But nowadays, we don't have to go outside the dangerous or bad place, because those places, all those like it's called like a yakuza or like kind of like mafia of those like JPs. Some of those like bad group of the people, those like shitty club people, they are high level good clubs there. Some of the my friends and the black people are ROPP. I think I like them forever. Of course, they're wonderful people. But the other group of the JP groups, those like, yeah, I don't click with them. they are not really my type. So definitely they probably told, they probably told, hold on. They probably told that, oh, but this one is not editing. It's pretty much, yeah, on the broadcast. But yeah, they probably, they have lots of networks too, because since they are JP people, and if they are even just like shitty clubs of the ROPP, or those like Shinjuku, those some of the bad club like connections, connecting people. No, but some of them, they also have acquaintances and friends in some of the like city walkers, or even like Meikai Saitamas, like Keaki Dai, dentist, like Meikai Dentist University. Those areas I noticed because of their talks. Sometimes people, yeah, and they have lots of connections everywhere too. Those like Saitama area and the Tokyo area. So those people starting forming up, and more like their type of the people are there on those streets now. So, but we don't need it, right? Because we have those like better society on the internet, and sometimes we all don't have time for the internet because we have our life. So yeah, so I think that freedom is totally good. So that's why, like American way of the freedom is matching us. It's matching me too. Anyway, all those good people, I like you so much. Those are really like random chat time. Some of the, but not random, like some people like, is that on the YouTube? They are crazy like random site. Those are imitation of the badness. I mean, bad way of the good people's imitations. So you have to be careful what you actually watch. Those are, I don't watch that. But good people's YouTube, I try to watch. Yeah, of course. But by the way, in the JP pronunciation, it's called like katakana eigo. Katakana is a Japanese, like JP, that some of the traditional way of the writing is their pronunciation, our pronunciation, it's like YouTube. That's the JP Wells pronunciation. It's really funny, right? When I first heard, oh my gosh, yeah, it was so funny when I first heard it. Because when I was in the college, I was in the US. So first time I knew about the YouTube was in the US and not in the JP. So yeah, and some of my JP friends still don't watch YouTube at all. They don't know YouTube exists pretty much. Some of my normal JP friends are. And yeah, some of the acquaintances are too. So, but other JP people, I hope like more like my type of the JP people are normal people. So that's why I would be more easy to live in. Yeah, they know about the YouTube too. Anyway, some of the katakana eigo, katakana English is also cute too. But can be able to speak, pronounce in English, a correct pronunciation is also is good, is important too, and I like that way too, definitely. And many of the JP people also like that way too. Alright, and oh yeah, thanks for the connections and thanks for the personal comments and the comments. Yeah, I love a good, a good connections. Yeah, so you can connect. Nowadays, if you wanna study of your own time, we can still chat on the internet too, and I enjoy that time. And sometimes you can come by, and that's also like a safe way too. It's great. Like Moroyama, Saitama, those Keiyaki-dai, Nishisakato area. Yeah, if you're like a neighbor, that would be very much easier too. And we should not do any of the bad things. But be careful, if we talk, some of the JP people are jealous. Or bad type of the people are jealous. Bad type of the JP people are jealous in those some of the street. In the Shinjuku area, like people are talking friendly, we were talking friendly, they were jealous. So that was similar, like they didn't like we advertise, I advertise. We can make our own friends group, or like Yeah, because it's kind of like a countryside area, and sometimes now I don't live in the guest house anymore. In the guest house, we always have our friends living together, sharing the kitchen, sharing the living room all the time. Yeah, yeah. After I moved out from my parents' home, after the college, after the everything too, after technically after my first divorce too, first marriage. Yeah. But yeah, so the countryside is different, so that's why like our roommates, gathering up with other people. Sometimes it also can be fun too, so it's a great idea, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, thanks for the comments. I mean personal comments, some of the letters, the DMs too. Yeah, letters you can post some of the letters. It's always possible. That's the way of the communication, so you don't have to pay for the stamp. Not the food stamp. Over the Saitama, like Keyakidai area, Keyakidai or Nishisakado area. Yeah, please always just contact. That would be easier. Sometimes Instagram. Oh yeah, the Instagram. I know. Yeah, this is kind of like a closed group. But the Instagram DMs. Sometimes I don't know this for 2 months. 2 months. I'm sorry, but I think you're wonderful. Anyways, you all are. And yeah, before I was not used to. So I even did not know how to use. Those are making it easier. But anyway, talking about Instagram, I even did not know how to use those Instagram DMs. I even didn't have time to think about it because I never used a smartphone before, and I never took a time for it. Never. So it's a totally different stories. Uh, so I should make a time for that. Yeah, that would be also great. So before I didn't know about DMs. I even didn't think about it, didn't recognize, didn't notice. So some of the public comment, if it's including your safety, a little bit of the private information, only the Periscope friends, some of the Periscope broadcasting friends, some of our the wonderful person, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to disclose some of the safeties.